Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I wanted to jump on here real quick and show you a few plays that are starting to form after today's giant rally. You guys saw the NASDAQ move up over 2% once again here, making higher highs on the daily chart. I'll make sure to show you that in today's video, but a very, very nice rally today on the NASDAQ, and there are a few stocks that are setting up beautifully near these dips, and I wanted to go ahead and just break them down for you today, maybe potentially set you up for tomorrow and also into next week. I want to give a big shout out to everyone that's been stopping by into the live streams. Today we hit 200 viewers. That is awesome. That's a nice little first milestone for me. So thank you guys. It's been a lot of fun looking at some plays in the morning, talking to you guys about some setups, and overall just talking about the market. So if you guys haven't stopped by yet, it's at 8 o'clock every single morning. Make sure to check that out. Press that subscribe button, press the bell notification so that you guys are alerted every single time that I post. All right, guys, so just a quick update video here. First, we're going to look at Snapchat. Then we're going to get into Apple, and I'll show you the position that I'm still holding. If you guys are familiar, I'm in a June 18th Apple call, and it did very well today, came back quite a bit. So I will show you that chart as well. Then we're going to look at Tesla, which is starting to form a bottom here around that 580, almost to that 600 level. And then the last one we're going to look at is Facebook. Facebook had another nice day, and I was calling this little formation out in the chat for the members. And today it broke out from this important 316 level. So we're going to go ahead and look at that also. But number one here is Snapchat. Snapchat, this is one that we looked at in my last video, that higher high sort of formation that I've been looking at for this bounce, how to find these bounces and how to know when to get into them. Today, Snapchat was helped by some news that came out intraday. It had a huge rally intraday, but it made a very nice breakout around this 55.50 level that I've been watching. So let's go ahead and look at this. So right now, you guys can see that Snapchat definitely held extremely well at this support, this demand zone. So around $50 a share, a perfect bounce, just like every single other one that has happened in history. It is starting to bounce again. So very nice little bounce there. 5 times in the past year that we've bounced off this 50, and we're doing it once again. So very nice there. Now today we broke through this very important level. So if we go down to the 4-hour chart, we can see that we were watching this level right here. So we were watching this 55.52. If you stay tuned with the Tuesday video that came out, or if you're in the Discord chat, you should be aware of this level that we were watching right here at 55.52. We had a previous resistance right here. We had a previous resistance right here that we tried to break out back on Tuesday. And today we were able to get that clean flush right through it. Now, this gives me the idea that there should be some more upside coming for Snapchat. If the NASDAQ is able to hold up and continue to push, Snapchat just made a perfect break of this level, and maybe we can get some more upside. Ideally, what you want to see a retest, right? So maybe you stay a little bit patient, you wait for this retest of this level, and you take that break and retest strategy, and then you can try to see if you can catch this to the upside. I never recommend just to jump into these blindly just because it had a huge day and we moved up almost 5.5% on Snapchat today. There should be some type of dip coming, but this breakout today, I wanted to jump on and show you because this is a very important breakout on Snapchat, and it should be starting to form some momentum here. This higher high has now made somewhat of an uptrend on Snapchat, right? So instead of downtrending, now we are starting in an uptrend. So that uptrend should potentially hold. And you guys can see right there, we have that channel that is now starting making higher highs and higher lows. So make sure to keep Snapchat on your watch list and sort of on your eye coming into tomorrow and into next week. If I go to the 1-minute chart, you guys will see right here, we had this news. I'll go to the 5-minute. There we go. So right here, you can see we have this big break higher. This is on news, and then a very nice consistent move the rest of the day. We had a little bit of trouble around this 57 level, but after breaking out of that 55, you can see that big move. And what's interesting, if we zoom out a little bit here, you guys will see that that 55 level breakout right here that was failed back on Tuesday was a very important level here again today. So if we draw this over, you can see, I'm going to delete these lines to make this a little bit more clear, but you can see this 55 level that we failed on Tuesday, it started to fail again today, but after breaking out of it, it was a big breakout. So very nice, very nice breakout here in Snap, and this is definitely one that I would want to keep an eye out for into tomorrow and into next week. All right, guys, so number 2 here is Apple. I'll go ahead and pop up the position there on the screen for you guys so you can see the position that I have. A nice day for the position, still down on it overall, but the first thing in my mind is always risk management. So even if we lose on this position, we're still going to trade another day, fight another day, and we'll be fine for the portfolio. So I still like this position quite a bit. And the reason I've still been holding it is because the technicals are showing me to hold. How I trade my options most of the time with these swing trades is I have technical levels. If they break the technical levels, then I know my setup is no longer validated. But as long as they hold the technical levels, I hold the position, because in the first place, I get into this trade with the amount of money I'm willing to lose. So no matter what happens, even if I go to 100% loss, I'm totally okay with that. But if the technicals still show me to hold and I still have time on the contract, then I'm still going to hold these positions. So Apple is still showing me you should be holding this position because it is still holding this uptrend. Very nice uptrend. It actually double bottomed, which is very nice. And I think that's very bullish there on Apple. A little double bottom. And today, a very strong move, up about 2.1% on Apple. We moved all the way up close to that 128 resistance level, and that 128 is a key level that I'm watching. The reason why is because you guys can see right around this 128, 127 area, we have some resistance. So right here, we have previous support turning into resistance. We have it turning into resistance here. Once again, resistance here. And right now, we're sort of in that resistance right now. So I am looking at this 128 because I am expecting there to be some resistance, and we also have the 50-day moving average right at that level as well. So a good day for Apple. We got into some resistance points here around 128, but the reason I'm showing you today is not just an update of my position, but it's because I think you guys should keep an eye on this one. So you have a very nice uptrend, and you have this downtrend right here, somewhat forming a wedge pattern here, and maybe Apple will want to, if you ignore this 128, maybe Apple is going to want to try to test the top of this wedge. Something like this, trying to wedge in between here, and then ultimately breaking to the upside if the market remains bullish. So right now, I think this is a good value time for Apple. It held this trend line very nicely, which keeps me bullish here. But let's go ahead and see, can Apple move to the top of this downtrend here, in between this little wedge formation? Can we get a little bit more upside up around to that 130 level? On this move right here, you have about 4 to 5% still to hit the top of that downtrend. If the NASDAQ stays strong, I think Apple is a prime candidate for some more upside as well. So let's go ahead and keep this on our charts and see what happens. But right now, the dip seems to be pretty solid, and that's why I'm bringing this up, because I like this dip and I like this hold, and maybe you can play this into tomorrow and into next week. So guys, number 3 is one that you probably are very interested in, and that is Tesla. Tesla had a great day today. 2 green days, 2 green consecutive days. Haven't seen that in quite a while on Tesla, and this bottom is looking like it may actually hold. So right here, a very nice hold on Tesla. Very, very nice there around 545, 550, making a little bit of a high here today up to around 580. The key level, I believe, is still going to be 600. So 600 is right here. That's a very strong psychological level. And this previous support right here will most likely turn into resistance as we move forward. So watch 600, but today was a great day for Tesla, up about 4.5% here on Tesla. Nice move. Let's watch 600. Bringing this up in today's video because I think this is a potential opportunity for this bounce, and I've just been trying to, on this channel, alert some of you guys that are actually watching these videos of some very nice opportunities after this large dip that we saw in the market. This could very well be a very nice opportunity. To the top of this downtrend, we have almost 20 to 25% of a move, which could be huge with some option contracts. Okay, guys, so the last one we're going to go over here is Facebook. Now, Facebook yesterday, after hours, I sent this chart to the group saying that we needed to watch this key 316 level for a breakout. Right here, you guys can see that, and here's a chart that I posted. A very strong resistance level here at 316, and I figured if we could break above that, we'd probably see a nice momentum move above it. So here in the Discord chat, I posted that yesterday after hours at 5:18 p.m. that maybe we would see that breakout of 316. Today, we got that 316 breakout, as you guys can see here on the daily chart. A very nice move. If we go into the, let's go ahead and look at the hourly chart. Actually, you know what? Let's go into the 5-day, 5-minute. We'll see that when we broke that 316, which was right here in the morning, This was 316 right here, and this is today's price action. We got that breakout of 316 in the morning on that big morning gap up. So what happened after we broke that 316? We had a very nice retest of that level and a very strong support hold, which makes me believe that this 316 went from resistance and is now turned into support. So right here, you guys will see this very strong 316 level that went through, break, and retest. You had a very nice retest back to this 316. You did chop around a little bit, but ultimately we held this 316, and after that, we made a very, very nice uptrend here for the rest of the day. So this price action today on Facebook makes me bullish on the stock. You holding 316 as support, and maybe we can get some more upside. If we go back to the daily chart, maybe we can get a little bit more upside here on Facebook, back up to these highs around 320 to 322. So keep Facebook on your charts. Let's see how it performs tomorrow. Let's go ahead and see how it performs next week. The one thing to keep in mind after watching this entire video is that after a huge move on the NASDAQ, almost 2%, please expect some type of pullbacks to some support levels, because after a 2% green day, it's not always likely to see another rally, especially on a Friday. So make sure to stay safe. Don't just jump right into these positions, but watch this video, see some of these plays that I'm showing you, digest them and see if you can play some of them as well. So that's going to be all that I have for you today. Just wanted to jump on here real quick, show you some examples of some stocks that I see breaking out. If you want to get a recap on all these every single morning, make sure to tune into those live streams. We go through some plays every single morning that I'm seeing in the pre-market. So to prepare for your day, all you have to do is click on the link, come hang out in the live stream, watch us for about 30 to 45 minutes, and hopefully that'll help you prepare and find some trades for the day. As always, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, if you are enjoying the videos on the channel, please press that like button. It really helps out the video and the channel. Subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more. If you want to join the Discord chat where I send, market analysis, where I'm on there every single day, trading live with the group, talking with the group, helping as much as I can, check out that first link down in the description below. You can join there. You can come hang out with the 1,300 other traders. With that said, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Finish off the week strong on Friday, and let's go ahead and see what happens next week. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.